Hey, this is the Torahcle here with the monthly reading for Taurus for the month of November 2019. Hey, you guys, we are currently in Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. It started on October 31st, Halloween, and it will go until November 21st. I do offer personal readings over the phone sessions for that and many other kinds of readings, and you can find that information in the description box. So today we're going to look at the energies for Taurus. All right, for the month of November. First thing we're going to look at is the hidden influence on the bottom of the deck. I have not looked at any of these cards. I shuffled off camera and laid them out, and I'm going to turn them over for the first time with you here on the video. All right. Hidden influence on the bottom of the deck. The hidden influence is the energy from which everything is driving. Is the driving force of everything that's beneath the surface, like in the subconscious. Everything is happening to achieve this goal, this energy here. And it is the Queen of Swords. So in the month of November, Taurus, you are letting, you're cutting some things out of your life. You're becoming more independent. That could be, financially, that could be emotionally, that could really be in any kind of area of your life. And in order to accomplish this, you're cutting things out that you don't need anymore. You're cutting dead weight. You're getting rid of some baggage. We are in Mercury retrograde, so it is about letting go of the past, things that have weighed you down, things that are outdated. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see the overall energy for Taurus. We've got the King of Cups. Ooh, that's lovely. That's lovely. King of Cups here. All right. Overall energy for the month is about emotional control. Okay. This is likely having to do with you learning, seeing, addressing parts of yourself where you try to control can be, there's a shadow side and a light side to everything, right? So control can be about where you're suppressing. So sometimes you go, I need to control my emotions, and then you end up suppressing your emotions. Okay. So it could be about you learning the difference between the two. It could be about you, trying to control through or with emotions, other people in your environment, or someone trying to control you. Okay, it can go either way. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates. All right, but also be very honest with yourself, okay? Because this is the overall energy. But it is the King of Cups. It could deal with a water sign individual, male or female. It's typically a male, obviously, with a king, right? But it's a general reading. So it could be a water sign person in general, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you're dealing with, and the overall energy of this person is kind of, dominating this month. Maybe it's a relationship or something, some type of challenge. Okay. What is the overall challenge for the month? Oh, the Hermit. So the Hermit does deal with isolating yourself, retreating, recharging, but it is on a more important and deeper level. It's about hearing your own inner voice, your own inner wisdom. Okay. So if the goal is to cut some things out, right? Letting go of some baggage, letting go of some things in the past, then it makes sense that you need to go within, to hear your own inner voice. Okay, your own inner voice, you have all your answers. And sometimes it takes us to kind of step back from situations, people, things, in order to hear that inner voice. So we can kind of cut out all the outside noise and we can get a better idea of what we're supposed to do that'll be best for us, right? Okay, so that's the challenge, though. It could be a challenge for you to find time alone. It could be a challenge for you to know exactly what you're feeling with the King of Cups here. It could be a challenge for you to tap into that inner voice and that inner wisdom that you have. All right, but it's something that you need to do, but it'll be a challenge. Okay, what is the dominant mindset? What's your dominant mindset for the month? Ten of Cups. So you are thinking about emotional fulfillment. You are thinking about happiness and joy around you with your friends, your family. And you're wanting, it's on your mind, kind of like how to make everybody happy. I know this is a Taurus trait. You are very caring and loving for the people around you. And sometimes you can overgive of yourself. Which would make sense. I know that Taurus needs to go and be by themselves from time to time. But for some reason, for the month of November, that's a challenge here. And it could be because your dominant mindset is, how can I bring happiness and joy into this situation, into my family, into my home? And so this is what's heavy on your mind for the month of November. It could be about, we are Mercury retrograde. It is in the sign of Scorpio. So you could be thinking about like old times when it was better, when it used to be, back in the day. You could be being very nostalgic. I'm just picking that up. Okay. This card doesn't have anything to do with nostalgia, but that's just, I wouldn't be surprised if the Six of Cups came out. Cause like I said, I haven't looked at this, but I'm just picking up on that. Okay. So that's a dominant mindset. What are your dominant feelings and emotions? More cups. Six of Cups. Oh, didn't I just say? I wouldn't be surprised if the Six of Cups came out. I kid you not. I did not look at these cards at all. I shuffled and I laid them out. Okay. Six of Cups. That's your dominant feelings and emotions. That is dealing with the past. It's a very nostalgic card. And it's not a surprise. We are in Mercury retrograde season. Okay, it is about reviewing the past. Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. So you could have a soulmate or some type of divine connected energy on your mind or in your feelings and your emotions, maybe a twin flame relationship, something like that. Maybe you are feeling like you miss somebody from your past. Okay. Or like I said, when the Ten of Cups came out in your dominant mindset, perhaps you're kind of jonesing for how things used to be. Maybe you're seeing the past in a rosier, perception than it really was because you're comparing it to some type of situation now that's a little bit harder. But this is your dominant feelings and emotions. Excuse me. So these three cards here is the love energy for the month of November for you, Taurus. So let's just see what's here. We have the Tower. Six of Wands, another six. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so love looks like, the Tower. I like to call the Tower divine intervention card. Divine intervention meaning, if you're familiar with me at all, maybe you follow me on Facebook or something like that, but I do a lot of live videos. I do a lot of teaching there, spiritual teaching. And, sorry, there was a loud noise outside. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it just kind of jolted me. There are certain things that need to happen. There are certain things that we have to do. There's certain lessons that we have to learn. And if we I call it, lollygag, if we lollygag to do it, we know what we need to do, but we're putting it off, we're putting it off, we're putting it off. We're being stubborn, we're being hard-headed, right? I always say the universe will come and drag that ass, okay? You will get dragged, okay? Because there's just certain things we have to do. And it's not that it's against your will. Your soul wants this. You want it. But your conscious mind or the ego, quote, oftentimes gets in the way. We allow the ego to kind of run things. So I like to see the Tower as that energy. It's like it's divine intervention. It comes in and it drags that ass. It drags you towards a change. So somewhere in your love life, Taurus, something's changing. It's taking a drastic turn. I'm going to say it's for the better because you have the Six of Wands here as well, which is the card of victory. This is a victory. Okay. It's a Wands card. So it's about passion. It's a passionate victory. It's something you've been probably likely been working on for a while. Okay. This is if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, perhaps, like I said, this is a general reading, so I'll try to touch on different angles. But if you're not in a relationship, this could just mean that maybe you were trying to get over somebody in the past. Maybe like I see you jonesing for the past, right? So maybe you were trying to get over somebody and, maybe the Tower is coming in to make you see something that you needed to see in order for you to let that person go, because we got the Queen of Swords too, right? Cutting things out. So you will achieve that. Okay. If you are in a relationship, if it's been difficult, and the Tower is saying that it's about to get better because of the Six of Wands. Okay. So there is, this energy of, something changing in your love life, a drastic change, maybe even a shocking change. The other card here is the Page of Wands. This is all about learning about, all pages are about learning. The Wands is about your passions, your spiritual self, your spiritual approach or view of things. So the page is about learning, in your love life, you're learning something about it's like something you're newly passionate about, or maybe the passion is reignited, okay, in your love life, whether you're with someone or not. Okay, maybe if you're single, maybe your passion to be in a relationship is reignited. Maybe your passion for a person in the past is reignited, or the person you're with. I just see a change, and whatever that change is, it's for the better. Okay. These next three cards is the energy around your money situation for the month of November, Taurus. So let's see. You got the 6. You have another 6. The month of November is looking like it's balancing out for you. It looks like it's balancing out for you. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and Temperance. So, okay, like I said, I see things balancing out. We got a 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles now, right? Things are balancing out within you this month in general. I just get that you've been working on something for a while. You've been working on trying to accomplish balance in your life, like balance between home life and work life, or career, your love life, or, money and, maybe your dreams, maybe you're trying to start a business or something, whatever your situation is, you've been trying to balance, you've been trying it feels like you're doing a juggling act. Okay. So I feel like that's why we're seeing all these 6s here, because you will achieve some measure of that in the month of November. So when it comes to your money, the 6 of Pentacles is feeling like you have more money to work with, or somebody's giving you money. Okay, it is a card of charity. It could mean someone giving you money, or you having enough money to give away, or it could just mean that somebody needs your help financially, right? They need you, they need to borrow some money, or to just have some money. All right, they may not even ask borrow, like, hey, can I have this? Like, I just really need it, and I know I can't pay it back, because it is a card, it's a charity card. But I do see, with the 4 of Cups here, it could just be on a personal level with your money. Perhaps you're needing to do, you want to accomplish something here with the Temperance card. You want to accomplish something with your money, and it's like a higher goal or a higher aim. Like I said, maybe you're trying to start a business. Maybe you're trying to save money so you can, put it towards a dream. Okay. And maybe you just, this month, you feel like you can't do that because you have other types of obligations. Maybe, you're, like I said, someone's needing money and you're going to give it to them because they need it. You know what I mean? On the immediate level. And this dream you have is just, it's not on the immediate level. Or it could mean that because you don't have the finances to achieve this higher goal with the money, someone's going to help you out. It could be either or, someone's, or both, someone's going to help you out and give you some money. All right. So I think that's great. That's great energy right there. Okay. What are you releasing in the month of November? So we got the Ace of Wands. So, I feel like like I said, I feel like you've been working on a bunch of things for a while and trying to balance out different areas of your life. The Ace of Wands deals with new beginnings. I feel like this is like, the start and stop type energy. Like you always, maybe for a while, you feel like you have to keep starting over. Maybe for a while, you keep feeling like, it's like you're not really getting past phase 1. Right. So I feel like this coming in what's being released position, it's not going to feel like that anymore in this month. It's not a start and stop, start and stop, start and go, stop and go energy anymore. You're going to get out of that first phase of whatever, you're going to move on to the next phase. I mean, with these 6s here, you are accomplishing things, this balance that you've been working to accomplish, which is absolutely beautiful. That's great news. Okay, what's coming in? Wow, the Chariot. See, didn't I just say you're moving forward to the next? You're moving forward to the next phase. That's what the Chariot is. It is forward progression. If you're wondering why it's all, women on these cards, it's actually drag queens. I forgot to mention that. This is RuPaul's Drag Race Tarot. I just got this deck. I thought it was cute. Anyways, so it's all drag queens on these cards. But anyways, this is what's coming in for Taurus in the month of November. It is forward movement. It is progression. Okay, towards this balance you've been working very hard to achieve. Like I said, no more stop and go, no more, false starts, no more, feeling stuck in the first phase of something. You are moving on to the next phase or to the next level, that's awesome. Okay. The next 3 cards here deal with, I'm calling them like lucky signs, lucky numbers, things to look out for in the month. If you see this sign, this number, this whatever I, uncover here, pay attention to it. Okay, pay attention to what happened right before you saw or heard it. Pay attention to what follows it, because there might be a message in it for you. It may be something to pay attention to. Take it how it resonates. You'll know once it comes up and it happens. You'll be like, oh wow, okay, I was supposed to pay attention to that. Okay, I know what that is. You'll know what it is when it happens. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups. All right, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Death card. So anything that has to do with number twos, anything that's happening in twos, or maybe even 11. I know that's Roman numeral right there, but it looks like an 11, right? So if you're seeing 11, 11, 11, twos, pay attention to that. The name on here is Vivacious. Maybe if you hear the word vivacious, I don't know. I'm just going to tell you everything that's on the card. Detox. Detox. It kind of goes, well, this is the King of Swords, right? So now we have a pair here, King of Swords, Queen of Swords out on the spread. So the King of Swords, it's detox, something that you're getting rid of. Maybe if you hear the word detox, if you feel like you need to detox, do it. Okay. And then the Death card's connected to Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. So any Scorpio that says something to you has a message for you. You don't have to listen to them, even if they're saying something harshly, even if it's mean, maybe at least reflect on it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do what they're saying, but there's some type of message. Even if it's not the direct message they meant for you to get, there's something to get out of it from a Scorpio. Okay. The name here is Sharon Needles. Wow, that's, what? I just did Aries video in Aries sign section for the month, lucky numbers and signs. It was a name that it was like, well, I guess that's what drag queens do, right? With their aliases, their names are kind of like sentences or like a phrase. But what one of the cards that Aries got was me, I'm first. Like me, it's about me, I go first, I'm first. And I thought that was cool. So this name has like a sentence too, Sharon Needles. Sharing needles. That's crazy. And then we have detox. I don't know, Taurus, if this could be literal and it could be figurative, if you're into, I don't judge, maybe it's time to, if you're into that sort of thing where you're using needles for extracurricular activities, let's say that, and you need to detox, that could be a sign for you in this video right now. If you're looking to get into rehab, it's a very serious thing, right? And it could just mean, it could be metaphorical. Perhaps you and a person are in a, some type of codependent, situation, and you need to detox from each other. It could be that. Wow, that got extra deep at the end. My goodness. All right. So this is another thing that I like to do. I'm going to pull a song for you. I just, shuffle a random song from my Amazon Music app. And I just pulled it from everywhere, not just from my personal playlist, but from all playlists that Amazon has. So for the purpose of this is, this is the song for the month, whether you've heard the song or not. You want to Google it, you want to look it up, you want to read the lyrics. It may have a message in it for you. Maybe you hear it one day during the month and that is a sign for you, or that is a message for you. So I like stuff like that. It's really cool, right? Okay, so let's get a song for Taurus for the month of November. Song for Taurus for the month of November. Shuffle playlist.
Shuffling a popular playlist. All hits on Amazon Music.
All right, it says Time by NF. Let me just show it to you because I've never even heard of this. Time by NF. All right, so that's your song for the month, Taurus. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.